About to go to an event tonight where I'll be singing, and let's get ready together. So I've tied back my hair because I'm probably gonna use a hairpiece somewhere hiding around here, ponytail hairpiece, because sometimes I just like to go glam like that and not have to style my hair and just kind of leave it alone, because it does get quite damaged with the blonde bleach in it. So what I've done is I've pulled everything back tight in a ponytail and used this really awesome brush to smooth the sides, and took out just this front part here, teased it and kind of laid it, brushed it out so there's a little bit of volume here, and then sprayed it out. And with my spray, I start my face clean. As you can see, there's some redness in the face and in the skin, so we're gonna cover that up a little bit. So I add some oil to my skin because it gets pretty dry. So putting the oil on, neck of course, do the décolletage, and then I will add, I put some foundation on, and I usually use a sponge and either liquid foundation, because again, dry skin, but recently I found this stuff, which is a mineral powder, and I think it's non-tested on animals, and there's an SPF, and it's made by Bella Pierre, and it came with this beautiful blush color as well. So I've been using that recently, and I'm really liking it, and it's not looking dry or cakey on my face. And it came with this brush, and it came with this concealer. So all for under 20 bucks at Winners. So I'm just gonna go in with this is a paraben-free tinted moisturizer by Leilani, Sweet Leilani. Cruelty-free, gluten-free, in case you want to eat it. Fragrance-free, paraben-free, and it's vegan. So I really like this. It's plant-based minerals as well. And the color matches my skin quite well. So let's just do that. I'm just gonna be looking in the mirror, and I have a few red spots, so of course focusing on those red spots. So, and I just pat under the eye and over the eyelid, and by my nose and around my cheek area, and get up there to the hairline. And again, then I'm gonna add concealer later. I don't do the concealer first because I find it rubs off when you do the foundation. So I'm gonna do the foundation, and maybe I will go in with that powder, that foundation powder, just to add like that extra coverage. Sometimes I'll do my chest area because it does get red, but I think I'll go over it with that powder as well. But just add a little bit in the center here where there's a few red spots. So I'm gonna take some of that powder and dip it in. And there's quite a bit here on the top. And use that brush that came with the package, and just lightly brush the skin. You can do some circular movements. I'm not gonna add too much. I just like dab it in that and then do another tap in this just to kind of take off the excess. And of course do the eyes because it acts like a base to your eyeshadow. And I'm gonna do the chest area. Yeah. And might do another layer of that. Woo, this powder kind of gets everywhere. I still do have showing through some of those red areas. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this brush and concealer that came with the kit and just put the smallest bit and try not to make a huge patch, I guess, in that area. Just really focus on putting the tiniest amount like right on the spot, like do do. Yeah, you can use your finger if it's clean. Do 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 do. You can add a few layers and just kind of buff it around the area as well, just so it blends in. There's one under the chin. This is a lovely position. And a little bit on my cheek, right there. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna try and go over it with that powder and see if I can just like seal it in. Yeah, I'm gonna do my under eyes as well with this concealer. It's kind of a pinky, peachy tone, so it's really nice camouflage for the under eye area, like you see right away. The under eye, the dark circles are much less visible. And just put that in the corner too. So, see that and that? Big difference, right? I think there is. And do the other side. Ring finger, dab, dab, dab. That's a lot better. And I might as well just do the eyelid too. Looks pretty good as a base. I don't like to go too heavy and cakey on my makeup. I just want to hide all the redness and the just like the different color areas, just to kind of keep it one uniform color-ish. And I'm just gonna go in with my fluffy brush and do one more pass at that mineral powder thing. I just shake it out here. Try not to blow on your brushes, because I used to blow on my brushes, and a makeup artist taught me that you don't want to do that. So you don't want to get your breath on your brushes, right? Does that make sense? Yeah, that totally makes sense. So just tap it. You just tap it like that, or flick it. No blow, just flick. This brush here, it's just like a flat brush here. Sometimes I use this one, which is really nice for contouring. Which one should I use? Use this one. Just because I gravitated towards it. And take my palette, my contouring palette, and go towards the darker colors. There's a light and a dark, so I like to mix. And again, tap. And just go on the side of the jawline here, starting right under the ear, giving yourself that snatched look, right? Giving that jawline nice toned look. And just take it down, take it down, take it down, spread it down. Spread the love down, 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 down. And keep smoothing it out. You want to match it a little bit with the hairline on top. Of that C, that sh, not C, it's a 3. Like there's a C here, and then there's a, so it's a 3 and a C. 3 CPO. So the number 3, 3, or those bird drawings that we used to do as kids, like that. I don't know what I'm saying. Give yourself an M or a W or a C or a 3. Whatever works for you. So you're coming down into the cheekbone area. If you can't find your cheekbone, just, you know, suck in. Here, you don't want to come down too close to the, you know, mouth, cheek area, but you're creating that line just to see where to start from, and just blend it out to start from your hairline and your ear. Just blend it out. You know, just create that natural shadow. And just buff it out. So already I'm gonna correct a little bit here. Came down too far, a little too far. For the other highlight, you want the lighter highlight. You can use a lighter color, and I don't have one at the moment, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use that powder again that I've been using, and just go a little heavier. Add one more layer. Just at the top above that line, just to create that dimension in your face. And one more on this side, get the chin. So just below the cheekbone and above the jawline, and then on top of the cheekbone. On top of that cheekbone. And middle of the forehead as well, between the eyebrows, and down the nose, and just above the lips. We're gonna go over that with actual highlighter, and again on the chin here. So we're gonna use like a shiny highlighter. All the kids are using these days. There. Okay, what should I do next? I mean, there's really no rules. I'm gonna go blush, and I'm gonna try that pretty color that came with the Belle Pierre Cosmetics. And there's some blush on the cap inside, so I just wanna tap it, and doop, 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 and then tap the handle, and smile, and just add the pink to the apple of the cheek, circular motion, on the other side too. There's quite a bit of blush on here, so you don't need to dip it twice really, unless you want to look like a doll, one of those painted dolls, and I think that's quite a bit, quite enough. Just gives you that flushed look. Gonna blend it a little bit more. Yay, just to give you that healthy glow. I really like this color. And so the highlighter that I will use today is this Rose Quartz by Becca New York. Eventually I'm gonna just get rid of a lot of my makeup and get vegan makeup, vegan cruelty-free makeup. I'm just waiting till it's kind of all done so that I can restock. And if anybody has any suggestions for a good vegan cruelty-free highlighter, let me know. I'm all ears. So it's pretty much done. And this is like a nice pink champagne-y color, and I go in with that angled brush. And I don't really tap this one because it's so fine. It's such a fine ground powder that I just kind of like pat it on and then just create that little line here just over the cheekbone. Ooh. And let's go to the other side and just blend it. You don't want to bring it too far down. Just kind of keep it, you know, in the middle of the cheek. Whoa, you see that strobe effect happening. And take a little more and add it to the nose bridge. Add it to the under the eyebrow. A little bit on the upper lip. Add some voluminousness to the lips. And a little bit on the, slightly on the chin. And then I will go ahead and take a smaller brush and actually like focus on the nose. Give yourself a little boop, little button on the nose, boop, and then take it down the bridge of the nose just to bring in the nose, give it that snatched look, snatched, and then bring it into the eye area. I don't find it really does much in the eye area, but funny enough, I bought this palette NYX NYX, and there's a highlighter in here that is just crazy good, and it's just one of these little, it's like you could tell that I really liked it because it's almost done, but I find like it really works well. Like, I don't know if it's coming through today, but I'm gonna go over the nose again. For some reason, this particular formula is like, wow, powerful. Look at the nose. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for my eyebrows next because that's my favorite part to do. And take any old brown that you have that kind of matches the color of your brows. And you want to take your angled brush. Can you see that? Yeah. Small angled brush. These brushes are amazing. You can do your eyebrows, you could do eyeliner, and just take any brown. You can mix it with gray or like a light brown, depending on the depth that you want in your eyebrows. So I have these areas here that are kind of missing, lacking. So I like to fill those in first. And I just go in like a down sideways motion. And if you want to continue on down, you can see here, if you align it with the side of the nose and the eye, this is where the pencil will line up. So that's a good spot to end. And then just thicken up the brow a little bit. You could do those train tracks, so you go under and over, and under and over, and then you fill in the middle in a second. And this part, I think I need to get a thinner brush because it doesn't really paint the individual hairs of the eyebrows. And that's really what I would love to be able to do. So I think I need to get a better brush. I need to up my brush game. I got these like really pretty sparkly ones at Winners. But I need a thinner brush. Sometimes you just need to add, you know, the extraness. So, oh, I went over the lines. I'll just fix that with my pinky. So there's a nice thick brow here. You can also take like a small brush and fill in, and take your eyebrow brush. This one really needs help. I need a new one. Brush up the hair here. You want your eyebrows up, otherwise you look sad. Okay. Everything upward motion. So let's do the other side. So same thing. Use your guideline with the side of the nose, side of the corner of the eye. So here, there's quite a bit of a gap. You can see where my eyebrow, so I want to bring it down a little bit more. Frame. Yeah, so I'm gonna get that concealer brush. See that little part came down a little bit too much. I don't like it. And do the line underneath and the line over, add the train tracks. Keep going over that arch, because I just love this. I don't know why, I just love adding to this part. That's where it needs the most filling in. And bringing it down, and then cleaning as you go. Right. Creating those little fine hairs at the beginning of the eyebrow. Also, you want your eyebrow to start be in line with the sides of the nose, of the nostrils. Right, so you don't want them too far apart or too close together, unless you're going for that unibrow look that is apparently in these days. The kids are all doing them. I think I'm done with the eyebrows. Oh yeah, gotta brush them up, brush them up. Cool. Okay, so next I'm gonna go into the shadow, and then I'm gonna do my liner and mascara. So I'm gonna take my favorite palette, and I'm just gonna go over the whole eyelid with this really light color. It's like a bone off-white color. I'm gonna go in with this medium color here. It's like a medium sandy color. So of course you want to create that rainbow banana shape in the eyelid with the medium color, just to add some definition. And my eyelids are starting to get heavy these days. Gravity is starting to take a toll. So yeah, I'm gonna have to probably adjust my makeup techniques, but all I know is that you want to keep everything going upward. So with that in mind, when you do your arc, you want to bring it upward. So you go round and up, round, up, flick it out, and continue down here, connect towards the corner of the eye. Let me do the other side. put in that beigey shadow, and I'm gonna go with a little bit of a darker, it has a bit of a shimmer in it. Kind of a brick color, terracotta. And I'm gonna go in with that brush and just kind of get this little triangle happening in the corner here. Just place it carefully on there. And we'll blend that out in a second because it's looking a little heavy. And we'll do the other side. Dip it in and do that triangular thing in the corner just to really define, make those eyes big and beautiful. Create that little swoop and triangular thing. All right, I think I did a better job on this eye than I did this eye. Yeah, I'm gonna have to blend that one out. So I have a clean brush. I just happen to have a clean brush. Clean it off, but a similar brush, and I'm gonna blend out that shadow so it doesn't look so painted on and heavy. So you can go circular motions around and around, and when I do the circular motions, I tend to bring it in, not outward. So to blend that color inward, and I can go straight across, over the line, just to blur the line. And same thing on the other side, I'll just clean off the brush. And if you find like the color, some people use, I don't know, like tape or a business card or whatever. You can also like clean it up later and then, you know, use like this, your cleaning brush. It's like my eraser. So you don't want the shadow to be down here. Remember, it's that upward look. Makes it fresh and youthful. Right, just go over it again. Do. And if you want to add a little more drama, take a smaller brush and go in with a darker color. Oops, darker color. I think I'm gonna go here and then eventually here. So, which one was I? This. Okay, so start from the outside lash and create another little triangle and fill in the triangle. And I'm resting my pinky here on my face, because that's the way to do it. Otherwise, you're gonna squish your makeup. All that nice makeup you did. On the other side, again, go from the lash line, create that triangle, up and down, just to add that extra little in the corner. All right, and you can take that angled brush that you used for your eyebrows, go in with a darker color here. I cake it on by patting one side and then the other, and then clear it off on the edge, and then line the lash line and kind of make it like an eyeliner. So there we go. I'm gonna do that on the other side. Just line the outer part of the lash, and you can connect it to the lower part, and I'll just do that on the other side, connect it to the lower lash. Okay, so I'm gonna do mascara first, and then I think I'm gonna do liner, which is kind of crazy, but so here's my mascara, and a lot of people ask me if my eyelashes are fake. They are not fake. They're just quite long, but they do have blonde on the tips, as you can see. So I will be using Voluminous Million Lashes by L'Oreal, and it comes with this rubber spoolie, which is really great, and I do really like the formulas. So I'm going to come in closer. I'm actually going to take my little mirror and apply mascara. So this is my technique for applying a mascara. This is what I do to get all my lashes covered. So you see how I'm blinking downwards with my eye. Blink down. Every time I bring that brush up to my eyelash, I blink down. So some people, you know, do this upward motion with their hand. I found this technique really works well for me. So again, with the pinky resting on the side of the cheek and blink down. So you really get the mascara on the low, like the root to the tip. Do. And what I do is, so I go from the end to the beginning of the eye, and then I do the same thing. No, I don't do the same thing. I go on top and I get those little lashes that are hiding on top. And then I keep doing that technique over and over and over again. So the blinking technique here, and I'm just kind of pushing the lashes to the side because there's like a little bit of a bald area or an area that's not getting covered there. And I do the blink and the blink and the blink, and I'm starting to get fallout, but that's okay because we will. See, this causes a bit of fallout. You've got that like crusty thing happening, but that's okay because the mascara is like drying out, but you're adding layers. So blink, 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 go over. So as soon as you go over, you want to go back up again and blink. So that will curl your lashes, because you don't want your lashes pointing downwards. So I'm probably gonna go back and do another layer, honestly, because that's just how I roll with my mascara. And you can bend the lashes upwards. So I'm gonna do the other side. I dipped. You don't wanna pump, because that gets all the air in your mascara and it dries it out. So it lessens the life of your mascara, the shelf life. So again, I do that blink down. And I try to separate the lashes too as I go with the brush. I see a little clumpy area and I just kind of like, no, separate those, separate you. Do, blink down and over. And curl those lashes, honey. All right, I gotta clean the bridge of my nose because that's driving me crazy. Okay, clean the fallout. So that's my mascara, and I probably will do another layer. I feel like this side is so much longer. I don't know, I think sometimes I'm pulling my lashes when I have mascara on it, and I just need to go wash my face. Just go wash your face, girl. I'm gonna do another layer on this side because I just want to balance out how long the lashes look on this side. Sometimes I shake my face. I shake my head. Why do I do that? Because I feel like it's separating the lashes. I guess I could just do that with my hand, but it's so much more fun with the head. And once again, Well, actually with the lower lashes, it's a bit of a different technique. Very lightly. I don't go too crazy on the lower lashes. Back and forth, sideways. I just like, and then, so I use the brush this way, horizontally and vertically. And go downwards. Okay, so for eyeliner, since we already have done like a pretty intense eye, I'm just gonna do like a really thin line. So for this I use Marcel. I really love that they have double precision Marcel. There's the thicker side marker and then there's the thin marker. I'm gonna use the thin, my favorite. So nice and thin. Start a quarter way and create that line. And I tend to bring the line on an angle upwards. I try not to line it down here, just because my eyelids are starting to go south for the winter. So there we go, we have that nice upward motion happening, and if you'd like you can connect to the bottom line and bring it up and add some thickness to that in the middle and really keep that point thin. I love a thin point. So it's not too crazy dramatic. I'm gonna do that on the other side. Nicer one on this side. Let me see if I can match it to this side. So it's kind of like I do as I go, whatever, kind of roll with it. So there we have it. I have to do my lips. I'm just gonna go with like a nice plummy neutral lip. And I really love this Revlon matte color. What color is it? HD Kisses. Kisses. So I'm gonna start with this liner here. It's a NYX liner in mauve. Mauve. And line that lip. You know, sometimes I line my lips after I have lipstick on, just because it gets dry on the pencil and it doesn't, the color doesn't really come through. There you go. It's working today. See, like I move my head instead of my hand. I don't know. I just find it easier. And it gets the tension out of my neck before I sing. So that's good. And add my plume. No, this is Kisses. My upper lip is thicker than my lower lip for some reason. Just built that way. Add that volume. That's what I start with for now. I might go with a brighter red later because maybe it's a bit dark. I'm not sure what I think. And so that is the final look. I'm just gonna go over the face where it's shiny right now. Where I feel like I'm melting. And I'll show you the look with the hairpiece and everything once it's done. So hope you enjoy that. I'll be back in a second. So So here is the final look with the hairpiece in, and I've got my dress on with some accessories. I've got this purple beaded fun necklace with these purple earrings with the hand of Fatima and the evil eye preventer bead made by my friend Felicity, who's a wonderful designer artist in town here in Vancouver. And I added one last little detail to my eyes just underneath the brow bone. I added the light shimmer just below the brow bone here and to the center of the eye and to the tear duct here, and just kind of add that brightness to the eye. And this is the final look with the dress. I think this is what I'll be wearing tonight, party dress, and we'll see you next time. Bye.